our nation's, most famous freedom fighter, the sandwich guy, is free. They're calling him Nelson Mandela.
Hmm.
To recap, we've talked about this guy a few times. He threw the Subway sandwich in the Border Patrol officer's chest and got caught after the world's funniest foot chase. Then agreed to turn himself in after he was indicted, but instead Border Patrol helicopter raided his apartment building to arrest him.
Hmm.
Judge Janine got denied multiple indictments for felonies. Instead, they had to take him to a jury trial. He chose to go to a jury trial for a misdemeanor. After a 4-day trial that was only supposed to last 2, got off.
Not understanding how laws work, or being a lawyer or anything, this just feels like a common sense thing. Like, of course, just it's absurd that he even had to go to trial for throwing a sandwich at a cop in the first place. But I didn't know if it was like you said, it's on camera. It's pretty cut and dry. Like, he did do that. It's just like, what is that? And so I didn't know if it was like, if that was the matter. He was getting charged with something. It's like, well, this doesn't rise to the level of that, so it doesn't matter that
They just overcharged him for the beginning, and they still
Right.
did at the end. Like, if they instead of misdemeanor assault, they charged him with just disorderly conduct. They'd been like, yeah, he was drunk and he fucking threw a sandwich at a cop. I
Right.
wouldn't have wanted to find him guilty, but like, of course, you shouldn't be doing that. But the other problem is Larimore lied on the stand, and cops do this shit all the time. But when people this is why prosecutors hate jury trials. They really want everybody to plead out, because whenever you get some horseshit case in front of a jury, a pool of regular people will look at stuff and be like, that's fucked up. Larimore, in front of when he was being cross-examined, he testified the impact of the sandwich was so severe that it, quote, exploded all over his uniform and left behind the unmistakable smell of onions and mustard. But on video,
Yeah.
and the defense attorney raises this point, you can see the sandwich is still in its wrapper when it falls to the ground.
Yeah. What a dark day. I hope this guy got all the time off and emotional support he needed to be able to come to terms with this traumatic moment. He's talking about it like he was in Fallujah or something. It's like, the unmistakable smell of mustard. You know what mustard is also? Mustard gas, which is against the Geneva Conventions. It was basically like I got hit with mustard gas, which is a war crime, just so everyone knows. It was pretty much the same thing.
It is like...
I feel like if I was this cop, I wouldn't have wanted any of this to happen. I mean, again, getting his balls busted for or whatever already, like, I think I would be like, let's please don't, let's not make this an even bigger thing than it already is. Like, I don't want to just fucking let him go and no one ever bring it up again. I don't want to drag this through the fucking news. It's definitely going to be worse for me.
And the thing is, like, even when cops are being honest, they can't help it. Like, what a defense attorneys call it, both prosecutors and defense attorneys call this test of lying, right? And cops will get blacklisted. Prosecutors will take them off witness lists when they do this kind of shit too much, because like, you did get hit in the chest with a sandwich. You don't need to embellish it with talking about the smell of napalm and mustard in the morning all over your chest.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like in a way that one sea change. I mean, like, nothing lasts very long in American politics when the shutdown consternation, which will be forgotten like a fart in the wind in like 3 days. But like, so cops and federal prosecutors have been burning their credibility all over the country. Like, typically speaking, federal judges give the government like the benefit of the doubt. Like, they just take their word for a lot of stuff, and they basically stopped doing that. And if regular juries stop believing cops all the time too because of shit like this, I have no idea how the criminal justice system is going to function going forward. Obviously, they deserve for it to the cases like this to fall apart and shit. But I don't know why they are all throwing away the credibility so much for like the sake of Donald Trump's like occupying of cities.